Don and Scott, the meeting wrapped up early because two trustees, as you mentioned, did not show up. Chris Gonzalez and Carmen Carlisle. Without them, not enough board members were present to make official decision.
I see by 82%. Know this, I am gonna come through on a landslide just like Trump did. Know that I will be victorious
in the small town of Dolton, Illinois. The saga surrounding the self-proclaimed super mayor Tiffany Henyard has reached a boiling point. What should be a typical local government role has turned into a spectacle, with everything from financial scandals to public outbursts making headlines. As Henyard's dominance grows, residents are beginning to question not only her leadership, but also her true motives. This is the story of a mayor who's turned her time in office into a reality TV show, and the town caught in the middle.
We're not your damn subjects. We are your bosses. We are the citizens of Dalton, and you will not continue to treat us like this, because you are on the way out.
Tiffany Henyard, who refers to herself as the super mayor of Dolton, is no stranger to the spotlight. Whether calling herself the people's mayor strolling into meetings fashionably late or making everything about her she has a gift for stirring drama, her most recent move, announcing her re-election bid with the kind of swagger that has many wondering if she's living in an alternate reality. In a Facebook post, Henyard declared, "Attention, attention, attention, I am running for re-election." But her announcement didn't exactly get the warm reception she expected. Instead, it only intensified calls for her to step down, with many wondering how she can even consider running given the chaos around her leadership.
Their absence prevented Supervisor Tiffany Henyard from filing a vacancy on the board. So what is going on and why the power play?
To understand why Henyard's time in office has been so controversial, you need to look at the financial mess she's left behind. When she first took office, Dolton had a surplus of over $5 million. Fast forward a few years, and the town is now in debt by more than $3 million. That's right, millions of taxpayer dollars have vanished under her watch. Former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot, hired to investigate Dolton's finances, uncovered a series of questionable expenses, including a shocking $40,000 Amazon shopping spree in just one day. While the details of what was purchased remain unclear, the lack of transparency has only fueled the fire. Critics are asking, is Henyard treating Dolton's budget like her personal shopping spree?
every single resident. Pay me what you owe me.
And that's not all. The audit also revealed a disturbing pattern of high-value charges on the village's credit cards, many of which lacked proper documentation or approval. From retail store purchases to unexplained administrative costs, the spending appears to spiral out of control. Residents are outraged. Where is this money going? One frustrated resident asked at a heated meeting, "It's not going to fix our roads or improve our schools." Vendors are even refusing to fulfill orders because Dolton can't pay its bills, leading to shortages of basic supplies in the village office.
South suburban leaders spent the last few days handing out free turkeys ahead of Thanksgiving. But in Thornton Township, the trustees say embattled Supervisor Tiffany Henyard.
But Henyard's financial troubles are just the tip of the iceberg. Her leadership style has left a lot to be desired. Imagine a mayor who regularly shows up late to meetings, dismisses legitimate concerns, and turns public forums into heated arguments. At a recent meeting, residents waited over 30 minutes for Henyard's arrival, some openly mocking her tardiness. When she finally showed up, there was no apology. Instead, she lashed out at her critics, calling them disrespectful and accusing them of being obsessed with her. "A lot of you come up here talking about nothing," she said dismissively. "We're talking about Tiffany Henyard. That means you're my fans."
Show up to your scheduled board meetings. I don't care if you agree or disagree, but you must show up to say yes or no, or vote present.
This combative attitude has alienated not just residents, but even her own colleagues. Trustees have accused Henyard of bypassing protocols and making unilateral decisions. One of the most controversial examples was her recent appointment of Ronald Burge as Dolton's new police chief. Despite Burge's expired state certification, which made him ineligible for the role, Henyard pushed forward with the appointment. The Illinois Law Enforcement Training and Standards Board even sent a letter declaring Burge unfit for the position, but Henyard didn't back down. The incident sparked a legal battle, deepening the dysfunction within her administration. Trustees have described her leadership as chaotic and self-serving. One trustee even refused to accept her compensation in protest.
The board do not show up. We are not able to pay bills. We are not able to handle the business.
Henyard's leadership has also led to allegations of retaliation against those who oppose her. Several reports claim she used her influence over local law enforcement to target critics and political rivals. Former Dalton Police Chief Robert Collins, fired without board approval, filed a lawsuit claiming Henyard directed him to harass those she labeled as enemies. Trustees have echoed these claims, accusing her of using the police to intimidate her opponents.
Annually, Thornton Township has this turkey giveaway, so it isn't anything new. Yet some trustees say that Supervisor Henyard, she is using this to deter.
Meanwhile, the ongoing dysfunction within the township's governance has paralyzed operations. Henyard's clashes with trustees have led to key agenda items being stalled. Recently, two trustees, Christopher Gonzalez and Carmen Carlisle, boycotted a crucial meeting over concerns about transparency and unvetted agenda items. Their absence caused a lack of quorum, blocking plans to appoint a new board member. "We're not going to be part of the circus," Gonzalez said. "We just want to get responsible adults in here and try to do the right thing for the citizens."
I got smoke 4 hops. I got smoked turkey.
In an attempt to deflect criticism, Henyard has held publicized events like Thanksgiving turkey giveaways. While some residents appreciated the gesture, others saw it as a distraction from the deeper issues facing the township. "She's just trying to buy goodwill with turkeys while ignoring the real problems," one resident said. Even her critics couldn't deny the scale of the event. Over 3,000 food baskets were distributed. However, timing raised suspicions. Trustees accused Henyard of using the giveaways as a smokescreen for her fiscal irresponsibility. "It's all about optics, not substance," they argued. Rewrite script.
We are awaiting Mayor Henyard to arrive. We will give another 5 minutes.
Mayor Tiffany Henyard delayed the meeting with no explanation.
Despite the backlash, Henyard remains defiant. She has launched her re-election campaign with the kind of confidence that suggests she believes she is untouchable. Comparing herself to former President Donald Trump, she boldly declared, "Just like Trump, I'm coming in on a landslide." However, this claim seems wildly out of touch with the reality in Dalton, where her approval ratings have dropped and the town's finances are in turmoil. Trustee Jason House, one of Henyard's most vocal opponents, has launched his own campaign promising transparency, fiscal responsibility, and a commitment to solving Dalton's real problems. For many residents, House represents a fresh start and a break from the chaos of Henyard's leadership.
This is your super mayor, Tiffany Henyard, the people's mayor. We out here taking care of the business of the people.
As the 2025 election approaches, the future of Dalton hangs in the balance. Will Henyard defy the odds and secure a second term, or will residents finally say enough is enough? One thing is certain: the drama is far from over. From financial scandals to public feuds, Henyard's tenure has been anything but ordinary. But for a town desperate for stability and progress, the question remains, can Dalton afford another 4 years of the supermayor? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Henyard's leadership can be redeemed, or is it time for Dalton to clean house? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on this ongoing political saga.